Morning, everyone. It's Friday. Welcome to Embody Your True Essence with me, Ikue. It's step 000 Sagittarius day. Happy Sagittarius and happy Friday. How you guys doing today? I am doing good. I feel good. I think there's an excitement, a little bit of nervousness going into Sagittarius. It's the energy shifted, right, from Scorpio to Sagittarius, even though it's step 0, which is Scorpio day. But I definitely woke up a little, my mind woke up a little bit earlier, and I was like, okay, I can't really go back to sleep. So that was that. How was your sleep today? Type in the comment where you guys are tuning from. I was just watching Gary live, and it was good. Yeah, he was talking about how Human Garage has been shadow banned again, and then it's very obvious from the number of people viewer on Instagram, but it is what it is. we're going through it. And hi Naniyans, good morning. I saw you on live. I mean, not on live with Gary, but you were watching live. Yeah, it's nice to see him live. Used to be the face in the morning, and then he got Human Garage got really busy, but it's nice to see that. But I'll show up. So how are you feeling today? And I am excited to unwind the energy and go through what comes in this Sagittarius season. So Sagittarius is all about belief. And look at Gary, he's 29 Sagittarius. There's something about him when when your energy meets his energy, it's kind of like, wow, he's a firm believer. And that's what I really feel every time I work with Gary. And at the end of it doesn't really matter what you believe, but if you believe it so much that it's just call into that reality. You know what I mean? At the end of it, time is an illusion. Everything we see is an illusion, and we get to create our own reality. So the key is what you believe about yourself, and also what's possible in this world. So let's really explore that. Each zodiac sign offer 30 days. And these 30 days can be divided into 3 parts. The first 10 days, the second 10 days, and the last 10 days. So we are learning. So I am better at explaining astrology thanks to this live showing up and going through the energy. So that first 10 days, we are it's all about belief about yourselves. So we're going inwards. Today is a step 0 day. And the next 10 days, the second decan, we talk about, we go through the belief about people around you, the closest family, close friends, and all of that. In the last 10 days, we'll go over that belief versus the world. So that's how you developed each zodiac sign, yourself and per people around you and the world. So now starting with that first 10 days, we're gonna be unwinding the belief about yourself and going inwards. And at the end of Sagittarius, we're gonna be basically become a firm believer. So really set the intention, and let's rub our hands. Let's feel our energy. Good morning, everyone. It's Friday again. And tomorrow I'm hosting a Zoom class, and thank you so much for people who sign up. I'm very excited, forever come, I'm meant to come, and I'm gonna show up with love and care, and I'm here to have fun. So let's feel our energy, and any pulsing sensation, just go around, cleanse yourself. Ooh. Feel your energy. Feel where you are. And I'm just gonna type, join my Zoom class. Zoom class tomorrow at 1. And I'm very excited to start this, sometimes it's scary to sign up, link in the bio. So it's scary to start anything new, right? But for me, yeah, there's always a fear when I start something new. But when I start it, I have a strength that I just continue. So keep the momentum going. So I will have this Zoom fascia class tomorrow, and after that I will love to plan online facial facelift class that is coming. So stay tuned, and if you can attend live, you will get the recording. If can do live or watch afterwards, oh, that means a lot. Thank you, Lee. Yes. So it's gonna be you know, of course, like you guys maybe have been doing facial maneuvers, but you know, as you watch how I teach on Instagram, and definitely it's going to be more intimate, and you can see without all the lettering. And I will make sure that you get what you wanted, right? I'm gonna be, you know, you can put your questions upon registration, and I will make sure to answer them. Also afterwards, I'm gonna be sending you guys like the special bonus video, like basically the guidance. This is what you want to do to hydrate yourself and move your fascia, because at the end of it you can go through life reset and you go through this journey. But when I first started this, you know, human garage facial maneuvers journey, there was nothing but just 3 basic moves. You know what I mean? And so there was no 28-day life reset, there was no supplements, and this is how I started. And even that, it changed a lot, but at the end of it, truth is the same. You know, we can be all fancy and we can keep adding on some accessory here, little maneuvers here and there, but stick to stress reset, organ reset, non-surgical facelift. If you just do that consistently every single day, you will, and you do that for 28 days, you will experience the change. And the good news is, as you continue to move your fascia and get in touch with yourself and your skin and your emotions, like, what am I feeling? What's my skin look like, you know, feel like? And then you get to go inwards, and who doesn't want to look good, right? So there's a lot of power and there's a lot of hope in there, and that's why I'm passionate about. And most importantly, I show up to everything, even this live, you know, when I teach Instagram fashion maneuver class, in-person class, online class, I show up for myself foremost, and then I set the intention. Anything that I do also benefits other people. Also take you know, you can how do you say, pick a nit, right? What's that word? So you get to choose whatever you feel, whenever you resonate with. But let's go. I'm gonna read what Serious Joy has to say. Yes, good morning everyone. I feel very happy. I don't know, it's hyped up. Like, I definitely love that energy of Sagittarius. If you guys have been following me and patiently watching my journey, thank you so much, by the way. I'm sending you guys so much love. But you know, it was the last 2 months was the hardest. I would say last 4 months to be exact was the hardest. Leo season, Lionsgate portal kind of had this breakdown, and break through. And Virgo season, I noticed a lot of every flaw that I have. And every flaw that I have in me and other people, and things broke down, and then I went through this like hard emotions, and you know, Libra and Scorpio season, another after I broke down, and it's like, okay, why did I call into this reality? I'm gonna have a good boundaries and reinforce the boundaries so that I don't ever have to call these things into my life. So let's see how I did in the Scorpio season to reinforce and upgrade my good boundaries, so that when the season comes back, I'm going to be closely pay attention to, okay, Leo season, okay, Virgo, what did I do? Okay, now Libra season. And we all get to celebrate that progress. And trust the process. We're definitely going through a huge shift as you feel it, right? As everyone talks about. And as much as you can feel, and it's like, okay, there's a lot of anxiety there, blah blah blah, but energy definitely shifted. I've been, keep watching all kinds of videos show up and talk about, the portal has opened and earth is shifting, and I feel this, Aquarius energy. Pluto is in moved to Aquarius, this energy of more fluidity and being eccentric and innovative, and truth is being revealed and shadow is being revealed, and people are choosing and might as well ride a wave as usual. And before I read this message from Seer Joy, I just want to introduce this. So one of our Human Garage coaches, Kyla, she's brilliant, artistic. She made this card. You can purchase it from our website, but it says, "This journey isn't for everyone, but when it is for you, you know it, you feel it, it vibrates within you." I'm gonna read it again. So, this journey isn't for everyone, but when it is for you, you know it, you feel it, it vibrates within you. So, I love it. I just love the message. I just have it besides me all the time, and it's like my entire being resonate with this. Yeah, it's beautiful, right? I definitely feel, as much as I go through human emotions, but I am clear more, every, day by day, I'm meant to do this. Because I decide. It doesn't matter what people say, right? So let's read it. Welcome to the I Believe Sagittarius transit. The time has come for your annual evaluation, what you believe about yourself, your life, and the future. Over the next 30 days, you will be in serious philosophical mode as you explore other perspectives, your history, and changes to your personal narrative. This is a period of the year where you attempt to make sense out life, give meaning to what you have experienced, and find purpose moving forward. So if you're feeling lost about where to head in your life, you're probably gonna be able to figure this out. It's all about believing yourself. When you are in doubt, think about Gary. Visualize Gary. He's like for me, he's like the epitome of a believer, and I'm not even kidding. Every time I'm in doubt and I talk to Gary, he's like, oh yeah, it will work itself out. That's what he would say. And when he said that, I can't say anything else. You know what I mean? It will work itself out. That's a good affirmation, by the way. Every time you're in doubt, it's like, what do you think? It's like, oh, okay, I want, I want this class to be more successful. Just give it a time. It will work itself out. So for the first 10 days of transit, you will be expanding and studying your beliefs about yourself. You will examine what you believe about your inner self, uncover self-limited beliefs, false beliefs, and outdated beliefs. Interesting. So lots of all kinds of beliefs, right? Belief about yourself, and self-limited beliefs, and false beliefs about yourself, and outdated beliefs. Your overall belief in yourself will be updated, and you will commit to living by a new standard or philosophy within you, or a belief about you. Interesting. Yeah. What we are is changing. Who we are is probably, we're just becoming more of who we are. It's kind of like, instead of becoming something, I think we're just peeling, and the true self is being revealed. But as we go through the process, I feel like, we're just taking out who we are not, right? Today's step 0, I protect. Rules a day. Crossing the energy of personal boundaries with personal belief. This is a day to examine what you are open to when it comes to self-belief. Some people are shut down with their beliefs about themselves. They never look in the mirror or reconsider. Other people are incredibly open with their beliefs about themselves and allow others to tell them what they should believe. So, talking about boundaries, we have reinforced and upgraded our boundaries in Scorpio season. And, in some aspect of our life, our boundaries are super blurred and super open and let other people's come all over you. But maybe some beliefs and some aspect you are so closed off, right? So I think we all get to be our own person. We all get to have our own preferences. But I think I think it's healthy to just maybe, you get to decide later, but be open, be receptive, and challenge your beliefs, right? But also at the same time, if something is so important for you, when somebody says something, it's like, no, I'm going to hold on to this faith. And can you do that when a person who loves you says this, right? The lesson of today is to discover where you draw the line with believing yourself. You may come to realize what you never realized. Some people discover subconscious belief they have subscribed to and don't realize it. Yeah, this is always the case, right? Just to to be honest. Whatever the case may be, you will come to realize the belief you hold about yourself and the boundary that protect it, or realize you have no boundaries to protect it. Boundaries to protect it. That also happens, right? You just embody and accepted the idea since you were little. And it's like, oh, you're supposed to do this. One thing that came up for me was women were kind of programmed to just become, suppress that part of ourselves and not prioritizing our needs, and ended up pleasing other people. And that culturally kind of, forced and accepted. And because of that, we're taking the idea from our mothers and, you just ancestral line. And we're waking up, right? It's like, no way. I am going to put myself first. And maybe because of that, a lot of relationship issue came up in Libra season. And we work through it also in Scorpio season. And those things has been the issue, Somehow in my life, I accept the idea that, oh, I need to become a people pleaser because I don't feel worthy. I don't, in order for me to be loved, somehow I need to, prioritize other people's need. Maybe, it's not exactly like that, but maybe we have accepted the idea. But I think we're changing. We're creating that new narrative. In order to do so, we need to notice what kind of belief do we have. And that belief, maybe we need to know how to protect your belief, right? We need to maybe throw away some of the limited belief about ourselves. So those are the things that will come up in this Sagittarius season. So that's the heads up. And as long as you hold, you know the theme and you work through it right away as it comes up. And it's like, okay, I'm learning more about myself. And then I think we get to really, really have a successful Sagittarius season. So examine how open or closed you are to learn new things in that department of your life. How open or how closed. Are you overly guarded about your beliefs or underguarded? Today, you begin a 30-step upgrade of your inner dialogue, thinking, logic, attitude, and larger plans for the year. For the first 10 days, you will change and expand what you think of yourself. Each day, we're examining how you think about your other state of awareness, such as what you think of your values, feelings, or ego. Today, examine what you think of your personal boundaries. Does your mind respect boundaries in yourself? Do you think? Yeah, again, the mind, right? The power of the mind. Does your mind work against you or work with you, work for you? Does your mind respect boundaries in your life? Do you think about the time and space you need in life? Today begin your annual inner child love, creativity, and personal romance changing for the long term. This awareness is that loving or creative person you ended up becoming and the love people witness coming from you. Today you are planning for how to use boundaries for the purpose of self-love. You may fail to protect your relationship to your heart, allow others to interfere. Define what boundaries are needed for you to protect the love you have for yourself in the long run. Today's goal is to explore your belief about yourself and where the line is. Are you open to changing your opinion? Sometimes, or you're not open to change your opinions, and that's also good. Sometimes previously unknown stories or facts come to the surface on step 0, I believe. You may hear a story about yourself and about your family heritage you never knew before. Secret and mysteries may be revealed. Keep an open mind. Very interesting. Have fun. I am open to learning my truth. Yeah, so the hidden secret of your family without knowing it, but subconsciously being affected by it, that's I think there's a lot of things like that. That would be very interesting to see that. Yeah, very interesting. You know, I watched this video online about dinosaurs could have been dragon. And maybe, you know how history is always rewritten by someone else, and easily the truth can be hidden. And I thought that was very fascinating. Maybe what we thought dinosaurs and what we look like, this T-Rex, like, you know, funny hands. Why you could have all this big body and then with the hands like this, right? Is that really true? Or maybe what we think like this, it was actually meant to be the wings of the dragon. You know what I mean? And this, the big creature could have been a dragon because, you know, like this video talks about when you see this Chinese, they have this like dragon. All the animals are all living actual beings, but dragon, you know, every culture have the stories around dragon. But why can't the only dragon be the mystical animal? Everything else actually exists, right? I'm excited that those things are gonna be revealed. Even the unicorn, you know, why do we think about unicorn concept? If it's all illusional, then why do we even think about that, right? Like unicorn. So anyways, this is just me crazy talking. I always wonder that too. Yeah. So let's just really embody the idea of how you feel about this. I mean, not necessarily feel, but believe. Sagittarius is about belief. But in order for us to believe, you need to first protect your belief, or protect what you think, or maybe protect your integrity so that you can throw away your limited beliefs. And now, your belief, you need to love what you're thinking, and you need to feel what you're thinking to be true. And 1 + 2 = 3. That's a step 3. That's the I believe Sagittarius number. So really, yeah, just like in order for us to believe, you have to protect, you have to love, and you have to feel. So at the end of it, we all have to love and believe and feel. So let's quickly place your right hand on your temple, fingers pointing backwards, and then just really set the intention to use this Sagittarius season to believe in ourselves, upgrade our belief system so that we can better navigate life, you know, because we believe, so that you don't have to be swayed by other people's opinion. Those things are very important. So let's go like this, and let's take a deep breath from your mouth. As you exhale, squeeze your head really tight. Once you're ready, twist the skin right side forward and left side backwards. And let's move anywhere. I like looking up and down. Breathe through your mouth. 2, 3, through your nose. 2, 3. Let it go. My right side just opened that up. Sinus release. Take your right hand and go to the left side of your nose. Gently pin and use your left hand and stretch these 2 points. You literally have to try feeling. And then breathe. 2, 3. To your nose. 2, 3. My last. My left side open. Take your left hand and go into the right side of your nose. And use your right hand and stretch with your mouth. 2, 2, 3. To your nose. 2, 3. Okay, let's quickly do thyroid. I'm feeling that. Take your right hand, go from the bottom of your neck, slightly pull the skin up. Take your left hand and facilitate. Lift your skin up, elongate your neck, and let's open our thyroid. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Your nose. 2, 3. Please repeat after me. I am speaking my truth, even if it's inconvenient for myself and others. And I no longer feel guilty about speaking up. That's a big layer for me. Okay. I feel a lot more open here, but I feel a little bit of stagnant energy in the back of my neck and then right here. So I'm just going to pull and then twist. There's so many things. You just have to pull your skin and give a little twist. 3. My eyes go brighter. Very good. Okay, so 2 cards popped up today, and these 2 cards are beautiful. So I'll show you. The first card that I pick is remove the limited labels you're wearing. Remove the limited labels you're wearing. Excuse me, I'm going to read. Look beyond the labels and remember how brilliantly beautiful you are. Along the way, we picked up toxic belief about ourselves. So it's about belief, so I guess I picked perfect cards. Along the way, we picked up toxic belief about ourselves. Maybe you've been told you weren't smart enough, lovable enough, pretty enough, or whatever enough. Whether you've accepted other opinions as truth or you've created the mask that hides your authentic self, it's time to remove the limited labels you're wearing and let your light shine. This is the energy that is coming up. It's not just today. Moving forward, we all need to live like this, right? I spend most of my time repeating the phrase, I'm fat, in my head. A label picked up from early childhood. After decades of being overweight, I decided enough was enough and it was time to peel back the layers of pain I had accumulated from this label. Challenge. Anytime you hear yourself think something negative, say, cancel and rephrase it into something positive and loving about yourself. I chose the mantra, I'm beautiful. If you pull this card, it's time to replace the negative thoughts you have about yourself with more uplifting beliefs. What limiting labels are you currently wearing? Have the courage to take off the mask and shine your brilliant light. Beneath the label, your true essence of love, joy, grace, beauty, and peacefulness reside. I remove the limited labels and allow my authentic light to shine. So this is powerful. This is powerful. Okay, I'll show you this card again. The other card that I pick is beautiful. Boom. And your soul whispers love. Your ego shouts fear. Your soul whispers love. And it's soft and subtle. It's very hard to listen sometimes. Your ego shout is so loud and fear. Get out of your head and into your heart and trust what feels good. When seeking clarity, it can often be confusing by trying to trust the wisdom of your soul against the logic of your mind. Yeah, this is the art, right? Art of discernment. When seeking clarity, sorry, I'm not enunciating. When seeking clarity, it can often be confusing trying to trust the wisdom of your soul against the logic of your mind. That the intuitive mind is a sacred gift, and that rational mind is a faithful servant. We have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift. That's what it is. So the soul, our mind, our ego is a servant of our heart, not the other way around. So when heart says something and the mind against it, which option do you go to? You got to trust the heart. So when making important life decisions, trust your gut and listen to the deeper whispers of your soul. When fear starts shouting, it's usually a good sign that your soul is on to the next right move. So that's a good one. When the mind is started to get loud, it's like, no, I'm going to do this. Here comes the Sagittarius energy. I believe in myself, right? Try this simple soul test to see if fear is clouding your clarity. Place your hand on your heart and give your soul higher self a name. Choose something that feels right. Usually it's the first name that comes to you. Trust yourself here. That's interesting. You can place your hand and you can say, hello, my higher self, or you can name something. But normally for me, here's my part of my journey. My name is Ikue, and it sounds like eco-friendly way. That's what I say when I teach Fascia Universe class. I did not like my name for a very long time, since I was a child. It's a Japanese name. Even in Japan, it is not a common name. And here comes me, having Aquarius in moon, try so hard to fit in, even though I'm so different and eccentric, and there's something so different about me. But I just wanted to be like everybody else. How come, my mom, her name is Yoko. If you guys know, John Lennon's wife, Yoko Ono, such a common name, such a common name. I just wanted to be like her name, you know what I mean? And my sister's name is Ayaka. And it's not like a very common name, but it's a beautiful name, and it's relatively common. I just wanted to like them. How come you named me Ikue? But on this human garage journey, I learned that you actually pick your own name. Do you guys believe that? I mean, whether you believe or not, I think it's interesting to know that. Sounds like, the soul exactly know what name you want, and you will whisper whoever name you name. I was told that my grandpa named me, and so I might have whispered into his ear as a soul and a spirit. It's like Ikue. I was told that one of my past life, I was a singer, and as I sing in I like moving my hands, and the way I move my hands were like light language. So when there was a time that light language was spoken, I was a singer, and so anyways, what she told me was one of my friends who could see those things, like past life, glimpse of past life. She said that, oh, you were a singer, and her name was also Ikue. Whether or not. And then it's like, oh, that is very interesting. sounds have frequency, and I think our soul exactly knows what kind of life we want, and so we whisper that name, and then every time I call my name, and that's a frequency I create within me, or every time somebody calls my name, that's a frequency. So something will be very interesting to, yeah, call my name and see how you feel. It's like when you call your own name, it's like, how do I feel in my body? Ikue. And I am, Bewares. What's your real name? What's your name? The B. I just like my name so much. So are you Brittany? Are you, I don't know, Belen? Bear, I don't know. B, let me know if you don't mind telling me your name. But I think her name has a strong meaning, right? And just to, think about the idea that your soul probably picked the name, and it has a frequency. So anyways, going back to that soul test, naming your higher self. Oh, Beth, okay. Yeah, you can maybe Google what Beth will mean, but Beth, as a non-English speaking person, sound is such a difficult, and it took some time to master it, but Beth. In Japan, if we are to pronounce your name, it has to be like Beth. Because we don't have that sound exists in Japanese language, so we will say besu. I don't know if that helps you like your name and sounds better, but it means house of God. Yeah, that's beautiful. Is that like Bethany? Beth? Yeah, Robin, shining fame. I love that. Shining fame. Are you shining your fame, Robin? So there is no R sound in Japanese, and there's no distinct difference between a L sound and R. So in the Japanese language, Robin, people will say Robin. People will say Robin. I don't know if you like the sound Robin, or Besu. Besu. Yeah. We'll have that, different, the sound, but the sound is important, right? Also, whatever you think or believe or address using this mouth portal is super powerful. So going back to naming your higher self, keep going back to me. Yeah, exactly like that. My Korean friends call me Robin. Yes, exactly, because Japanese and Korean share some of the same sound, and exactly there's no or So actually your tongue, when you do the L sound, your tip of the tongue is touching the teeth. But Japanese, I don't know so much about Korean, but there's no sound in Japanese, but basically all of that similar sound or comes to tip of the tongue will touch the roof of the mouth. La 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 la. So I would say loving. I can't even do that much anymore, but yeah. My mom actually wanted to name me Jessie or Sam, and I like those, but my dad snuck the name into the nurse. Yeah, it's interesting, right? Yeah, I know some people do change their name, and if that resonates, because you probably like name is so important that if you're going through a huge transformation, your old name doesn't resonate with you, then you can make your decisions, right? My name is Nancy. When I was little, I didn't like it. Yeah, Nancy. Yeah, Nancy is a common name, right? Yeah, I remember when I was in Japan studying English, and then the textbook often introduced all kinds of Nancy. All kinds of Nancy. Hello, Nancy. How are you? Nice to meet you. How are you, Ben? Those common names. But so I liked. Okay, again, going back to my higher self. I feel like my higher self is that IKUE, you know. So I am learning to honor myself more and honor my name. So my higher self is the IKUE, and my ego is the whatever that is servant. So when I call my name is I'm honoring my soul purpose. Like I am that IKUE, you know what I mean? Like I think it's that new IKUE is here. So you can name your higher self, and intuition comes from your heart, and the gut feeling comes from the gut. And I feel this is to do with the instinct, and those two energies are powerful, right? This is what we can pay attention to. Whatever you're feeling in your heart, and then you can also, maybe sometimes you feel it in your heart that is cause fear because of the childhood inner wounds, because those because those things also be felt in your heart too. So maybe combining, use the double filter through your instinct, how you feel in your gut and how you feel in your heart. Heart said yes, and your gut says yes, and I think that's a yes. But when your heart says like something like this, da 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 da, and your mind says something else, and like, okay, for to listen, always the heart, right? But in order to make wise decision, you definitely have to calm down yourself, because this voice is soft and subtle and small. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, Nancy. Yeah. Well, it's a beautiful name, Nancy. I found this very interesting. Yeah, call your name. But I found Eleanor means sun star or sun ray, shining light, or Arnor, menacing, golden blossom from Middle Earth. That's a beautiful name, Eleanor. I think the sound Eleanor is so beautiful. Eleanor. How do you feel? You can do a little bit of dance with the name. Give me a good release right there with the Eleanor, with the sun star. Yes, nice to meet you too. Eleanor. Yeah. Yeah, the names are beautiful. The sounds is, people talk about how English language is rigged, and it's more automatic, like AI version of real languages compared to like Spanish or Spanish, German, and those are the original, right? Or Japanese language, like Japanese language that the distinct pattern of there's a lot of syntax and grammatical rules, but every sound comes with the vowels, and that's make Japanese sound very, very indifferent. That's why it sounds very different, right? So every sound comes with the vowel. So if I I can't really do much anymore, but when I add vowel in every consonant of English language, it will sound like this. Hey, ikue, seeing a lot of trouble. World over like a war situation, It's hard. Hey, ikue, seeing a lot of trouble. World over like war situation, volcanoes ready to blow. Yeah. Thank you. Your name is beautiful. I like it. Yeah, I like it too. Nancy is beautiful. So going back to Ruranth. So it's a theme is the name. All the disruptions and distractions that are happening. How you look at things. Do you think it's crumbling and we're experiencing the end of the world, or the old is crumbling because the new is emerging? And I like to think, and I feel to be truth, because my heart says so. We're going into this new world. It's a new world, and the old has to die, And when you are there's a light and you are you, and if you're facing against the light and look at the destruction because of the light, it's a very sad thing we witness, but you just have to turn back and face the light, and those things are happening because the light is equally getting stronger. And the good news is, you know, a lot of times, like this year, we were challenged beliefs, right? And it's like, okay, am I looking at from the right perspective? Is the world is really gonna be okay? But all the astrological energy is supporting us right now, and new portals has been have been open, and it's available for us. I think it's definitely we're at the new light, and there's nothing to worry about. And what you need to worry about is yourself, to be on the higher frequency. And it's not about moving into a timeline, it's about right here, right now, you shift. And when you shift, everything around you shift. Are you let's say if you're on this couch living in 3D, getting caught up with the negative emotions, and you think that this is the end of the world, it is going to be the end of the world. But when you're sitting on this exact couch, focus on that love and belief about yourself and excited for what's to come, and you suddenly shift. It's a state of mind that takes you to a different realm. And it sounds very cuckoo, but I think more people start to talk about that. And yeah, so, you know, it's about how you pay attention, what you pay attention to. So stop watching the news. I mean, we probably don't do that anymore. Just notice the minimum. And I just like, you know, it's just know that it's all of that, it's gonna be over. Yeah, it is over. That's why it's coming up. Yeah, thank you. Loving the joy, playful positivity you bring. So nice to be with you. Oh, thank you, creator being. What's your name? What's your name? Call your name. It's sad. Many people getting hurt that every sad. That's why I don't watch news. Yeah. Also, I don't know how much of it's true either, right? We're sending love. Also, I notice a lot of people are going through real hard time, and we show compassion and it will help. But you know, sometimes no helping is the help too. You know, you gotta use your discernment and keep shining your light. Like for me, like I've seen like Facebook friends going through real hard time, and then, you know, journaling on their Facebook and all that. And sometimes I shoot them a message, but sometimes I don't. And I just hope that they can find my group, you know, find my information about my Fascia maneuver class, because it's open to everybody. I've been teaching this 4 in-person Fascia maneuver classes every single week. And it's free or by donation, like just come, right? It's like, please everybody find me, if that resonate with me, join me, and let's experience, let's raise together, right? And then also join this live and let's raise together, and more online classes happening. And I think it's all about just give yourself full permission to be weird and be different, and you just like shine your light. Everyone is maybe, you know, slowly becoming what they are meant to be, and that's the truth. So finding soul tribe in order to do that is to just be you. Yes, that's true. Love over everything. Hope so and agree. Yes, yeah, it's about where you put your focus. It's a great class secret. Yes, thank you, Lee. So I pinned the comment. I have I'm hosting a online Zoom Fascia maneuvers class tomorrow at 1 to 2:30 PST, and I would love for you to join. And I'm very excited. I'm excited to start something new. There's a lot of excitement, and people who are meant to come will show up, and that's a great start. And putting myself out there, that's scary. But I'm also gonna start from somewhere, right? And it's a Sagittarius season, and let's really, life is all about becoming who we are and enjoying becoming who we are and expressing who we are. So it's okay. I think we can really use these next 30 days to get over our fear, get over our BS, and get over our belief system, so that we can just, do whatever we are here to meant to be. You don't, when you look at like successful social media influencer, or it's like, oh, I wish I could be like that. But I think it's about just, I'm slowly came to a point, because I've been sharing this about myself being an overachiever, trying to, maybe I don't know, chase fame or whatever, but I am really not about that anymore, because exhausting. That's the primary reason. I am exhausted to achieve something anymore, achieve any, I just, I'm not going to overachieve anything. I'm just gonna keep being myself, and give us a small demo class. I've been teaching this Instagram live class, so you can join that. So my Instagram live class is Find Your Flow, and I do that on here, Instagram, and that's every Monday at 4 to 5 p.m. PST. So you can find this information in the link in the bio. There's a schedule link, and I'll be on live from here, also from Human Garage, and that's kind of like a demo class, but it's not even a small demo class, because I do the full 1 hour. So but I think it's nice to probably have that actual Zoom class like this, and this is when people get to join, and I will create a special vibe for this class, and it's different. It's gonna be more interactive. So thank you guys for being here. It's Friday, and I honestly can't believe where I am. What that means is, after there was a lot of days in the last few months that I did bare minimum. I'm still functional. I do show up to minimum things that I need to show up. So consistency and it's my key. Showing up is my strength. But there was a lot of time that I literally like lie on the carpet or in the bed, and I just like cry myself to sleep. And then, it's just like I just want to give up everything, and or that kind of feeling. And I just like, I feel I work through that and face my shadow, and that's the inner work that I did allow myself to feel. And some days it's like, okay, when it's gonna be over, I'm feeling this, but I am so surprised to feel uplifted right now. So everybody, if you are going through stuff, don't forget to know that you are always guided, and ask for help. Give yourself full permission. And thank you, Lee. Go to her class Monday for PST. It's free. Yes, timeline PST. But I always post the recording, so you can also watch the recording and move with me. Yes. Okay, actually, let's finish with my usual: right hand on your heart, left hand on the top of your head, and let's I'll keep evolving this heart and brain coherence fascia maneuvers. Imagine energy go through heart and a brain, and let's this is where we program our fascia, program our entire existence, ourselves. So let's set the intention to elevate. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. Please repeat after me. Hello, brain. Thank you for protecting me. I no longer need this protection in my body. I choose to feel safe. Please listen to your heart and do what your heart says. And do what your heart says. Hello, heart. Feel that vibration from your heart. You're in charge. I listen to you. I follow you. I am safe. I am protected. I am lovable. I am loved. I am enough. I am worthy. I am worthy of receiving all the amazing things in life. Best version of everything. I like that. I'm worthy of receiving the best version of everything that I want. All is well. I am patient. I have faith in me. I trust my inner guidance. I am healthy. I am abundant. My body is healthy. My body moves with me, moves with my intention. I am worthy of receiving the perfect health. And anything you want to add, you can add. And relax. Oh. Feel your body. Oh, I felt light and better. Yeah. So thank you guys for joining. I just before I leave, I just had this thought that, you know, we talk about ascension and something that we need to rise up and go rise. And I think it's rising up also means going inwards and going deep in the roots. I saw this video, somebody talk about descension rather than ascension. And I think it's, you know, people talk about ascended masters, but descended masters who master that shadow work. So it's okay. I mean, it's about how you know, interpret and how you use it as your advantage. But don't be afraid to go into that root and to make your soil, your garden, nourished and taken care of by loving yourself and loving yourself more and putting all the good nutrients into your soil, which is your roots. I am loved. I am lovable. Even when I'm angry, even when I'm speaking up, when I even make mistakes, allow yourself, be kind, be forgiving, be more accepting. My heart says travel, eat, make merry, best version myself, help others. How to receive support scares me. Finding the answers and will do. Yeah, keep going deeper into what's part of you that scares you for asking for help, right? Also, asking for help for me, it's not literally much to ask the physical people. It's more like, it's like, oh, God, help me. Okay, asking my inner guidance. Angels, help me. Universe, help me. I give you full permission. So that is that. That felt great. Take care, great. Thank you so much, guys. I'm gonna go and let's explore this, nurturing yourself, feeling your own personal needs, because you're the only person who can do that, and calling on help from the higher self. That is your name. Or you can name something. For me, it's IKUE, the IKUE that I figure all it out, understand about life, and that's where my truth is. Yes. Have a great weekend. See you Monday, and I'll see you back on Monday. Yes. And if we ever join in tomorrow, I will see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Thank you.